There are sins so sneaky, so silent, that most Christians don't even notice them. But they're quietly tearing faith apart from the inside out. We tend to focus on the big sins, the obvious ones everyone talks about. But it's the smaller, hidden sins, the ones we excuse or ignore, that do the deepest damage to our walk with God. Today I want to talk about 7 sins that many Christians overlook. Sins that are quietly destroying your faith, little by little. Number 1, gossip. It doesn't sound dangerous, does it? Just sharing a little story about someone else. But when we gossip, when we talk about others behind their backs instead of lifting them up in prayer, we're breaking the very unity Jesus prayed for. Gossip spreads like wildfire, and it sets our hearts against one another. It creates division where God wants peace. If you want your faith to grow strong, you have to guard your words. Speak life, not whispers that tear down. Number 2, pride. Pride is one of the most dangerous sins because it often hides in plain sight. It whispers, "I'm better. I know more. I don't need God's help." It convinces us to trust in ourselves instead of humbling ourselves before the Lord. Remember, the enemy didn't fall because of hate. He fell because of pride. Don't let pride be the reason your faith falls apart. Number 3, laziness in faith. Spiritual laziness isn't about losing faith suddenly. It's about slowly, quietly stopping the habits that feed your soul, like prayer, Bible reading, worship, and fellowship. When we stop feeding our faith, it weakens. The flame that once burned bright dims to a flicker, and eventually it can go out entirely. Don't let laziness steal your breakthrough. Number 4, bitterness. Bitterness is like poison to the heart. It starts small, maybe a hurt, an offense, or a grudge you hold on to. But over time, that bitterness grows, hardening your heart and clouding your spirit. You might think holding on to bitterness protects you, but really, it traps you. God calls us to forgive as He forgave us, to let go, to heal, and to be free. Number 5, jealousy. Jealousy sneaks in when we start comparing ourselves to others. We see their blessings, their success, their joy, and wonder, why not me? But jealousy blinds us to our own blessings, the gifts God has already given us. You can't be grateful and jealous at the same time. Gratitude unlocks joy. Jealousy locks the door. Number 6, people-pleasing. Trying to live for the approval of others is a dangerous trap. You'll find yourself constantly bending, changing, hiding your true self just to fit in. But the moment someone rejects you, your faith can feel shattered. You weren't made to please everyone. You were made to follow one. Jesus wants your heart, not the approval of the crowd. Number 7, spiritual apathy. This is one of the most subtle and deadly sins. You don't feel convicted, don't feel moved. You just feel nothing. When the fire inside grows cold and you no longer hunger for God, that's a warning sign. Apathy is the enemy's way of silencing your soul, making you comfortable in spiritual darkness. Here's the truth. God doesn't expose these sins to shame you. He reveals them to heal you. He's not after perfection. He's after your heart. A surrendered, soft, honest heart that's willing to change. So today, ask Him, Lord, is there anything I've been ignoring? Because the sins we ignore, the ones we refuse to confront, can quietly destroy a faith that could have been strong.